I'm going to talk about what the real estate wholesale pros do not do to hopefully share what you probably are doing that you should not be doing at all. And if you're new to this page, my name is Justin Wrong, and I have coached hundreds of students to make money in real estate. So the first thing that the real estate wholesale pros do that you might be doing, that you shouldn't be doing, is they don't wait to call back their leads. So whatever marketing strategy that you are trying to implement, don't wait to call back your lead. So for example, if you're cold calling, and this doesn't matter if you're the cold caller yourself or you have cold callers for you, but let's say a lead comes in. Let's say you did have a cold caller who's making all the calls to the homeowners, and they finally found someone that is interested in selling their home. As soon as that lead comes to you in whatever form, whether it's your CRM, web form, whatever it is, if that comes to you, the pros, they don't wait to call them back. They're calling them back right away. And if it's not them calling them back, it's someone on their team calling them back ASAP because they know time is money. And time can kill or bring deals. So time is either on your side or not, depends on how well you follow up. So that's what they don't do. They follow up immediately. And if you don't have the systems in place yet to do this, like maybe you're a solopreneur, which most likely you are. If you're the ones cold calling and you find someone, let's say you call someone and you leave a message about what you're trying to do, buy their house, and they call you back, or they leave you a voicemail saying, hey, I'm actually interested in selling my house, let's talk. Don't wait like a day, 2 days, just as soon as you possibly can. Call them back, figure out if you can work out a deal, and if you consistently do that, you'll be just fine. You'll be doing what the pros do. Now, number 2, what the pros do not do. They don't spend their time on non-revenue generating activities, at least at the beginning. As they grow, I'm sure they'll start to spend time on like the strategy and all the other things that are involved in business. But at the very beginning, you really have to focus your time on making money. If that's your intention, which most likely is if you're watching this channel, but if you want to make money in real estate investing, you have to be spending all of your time, like as much, at least 90% of your time, on bringing the next deal that's going to generate you income. And that could be a variety of things. That could be you cold calling, that can be you texting, that can be you posting on social media and constantly asking people for deals or telling people what you do. It could be door knocking, it could be sending mail, it could be talking to realtors or talking to wholesalers, or I guess this video is about wholesaling, so maybe not that. But for the most part, all of your time should be spent on lead generation. And this is actually a big flaw of mine when I was just getting started. So when I was alone, solopreneur, just doing my own thing for the real estate investing, I was pretty much not spending as much time as I should have been on the lead generation, admittedly. I was spending a lot of my time on, setting the office up and maybe trying to get business cards, set my website up. And although some of them are important, the biggest thing I should have been doing, I should have been spending every second of my day calling leads or calling prospects to try to get leads and try to close deals. That's what I should have been doing, and that's what you probably should be doing that you're not already. So if you're not already doing all the money generating activities in your business, you need to stop what you're doing and do that thing. So that's number 2. Number 3 is pros don't guess on ARVs. They don't guess on after repair values. And if you're not really sure what that means, after repair value is I just explained it. ARV is after repair value. And what it is, it's what the house would be worth if a fixer or a flipper were to fix up that property and resell it. And professional wholesalers, professional real estate investors, no one's guessing on the ARVs. No one's using rule of thumbs. I get this question a lot from students and just people in general of like, hey, what percentage of ARV should I be buying these homes at? And it's like, dude, I would crunch the numbers exactly how you would buy the deal and then use that. So don't just use a rule of thumb, because rule of thumbs, they're there just to estimate. And if you're actually making legit offers, then you don't want to be basing your written offers on your estimates or your guesses, your rule of thumbs. You want to be basing them off you actually crunching the numbers, assuming, okay, if I put this much into the house, I'll get this. And I know this is a wholesaling video, but even as a wholesaler, you want to have an idea of what the house is going to sell for after a fixer or a fix and flipper would be fixing it up, so that you can understand where to market it at to your buyers list or to all your buyers. So don't guess on anything. Don't guess on your ARVs. Put in the work to learn how to comp properties and get proper ARVs. If you kind of got lost there, comping properties is just looking at other properties that have sold recently to get a good gauge at what this property or your subject property would sell for after someone were to fix it up. So put the work in, learn how to do it, and don't just start guessing. And do not, please do not do this. Do not use Zestimate. Like, don't use the Zestimates or Redfin estimates or whatever thing is out there that AI automatically tries to guesstimate what the houses are valued at. Do not use that as your ARVs. It's not accurate. And it's not accurate for a reason. Like, the AI or the technology, they don't know how to analyze all the pictures of these deals and understand, okay, if this property were to be fixed up to this certain level, to like these other properties, it'll sell for this. All the technology knows, the things that do the estimates and that, they just know the numbers. They just know, okay, this sold at this sold at this, they sold at this. And it could be super helpful, especially if the properties you're comparing are like the same exact type of property, same exact condition. But anything else, like if the pictures or condition is different, you're out of luck. So don't use those, please. That's what the pros do not do. And the last thing that the pros do not do that you are probably doing is when they actually have a deal, they aren't blasting that deal out to all their buyers. That's not the only thing they're doing. They're doing it, but that's not the only thing they're doing. They're also calling all maybe their best buyers, or like they're going down their buyers list. They're reaching out to more people. They're posting on the Facebook groups that they have a deal, and they're trying to reach more people to actually sell their deal, and they're trying to connect with people. Because if you just blast out your deal one time and you just pray and you're like, oh gosh, like I hope someone buys this deal, they might, especially if you got it low enough. If it's a great deal, someone probably will jump on it. But if it's a tight deal, which, you know, sometimes we have to do those kinds of deals, or we don't have to, but sometimes we do those deals, and you blast out to your buyers list and no one jumps on it. No one wants to buy the deal. Now you're like, oh, what do I do now? In those scenarios, before freaking out, you should be reaching out everywhere humanly possible. So if you have any type of network with like real estate investors, so if you've gone to real estate investing meetups, which I suggest you do, start reaching out to your friends, all your real estate investor friends. Start posting on social media and the Facebook groups and on your personal pages that you're looking to sell a deal. Start whatever buyer list you have, start calling them, like actually calling them, leaving them voicemails. Hey, I got a deal. Here's the numbers. Are you interested? Do that. And if you put in the work, you will sell the deal. Because just like acquiring any real estate investing deal, just like the acquisitions of finding the deal, locking it up, that takes work, it takes effort. Well, so does disposing of the deal, or the disposition side of when you lock up the deal, how are you going to sell it to another buyer? Like that's work too. And the less work you put in, the less profit you probably will make. So just know those things. So those are the 4 things. Oh, I did this. Those are the 4 things that the pros do as wholesalers that you are probably not doing. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, you want to click on the link in the description below and you can get a free strategy session, completely free. Just click it, fill it out, and hope to see you soon. Peace.